Harry was stunned by Charles's message. Sussex will not be invited to any royal events from now on. Pre-Richard Eden at DM. Harry is not invited to Trooping the Colour. It will be the first time in Harry's life that he's not been welcome at the monarch's official birthday celebrations. If this is true, will it spare us the usual revolving planting and leaking of stories as to will they attend, won't they attend, on the balcony or off? Is there an olive branch extending? What about a sweet nod? Frogmore, Buckingham Palace, Soho House, private jet or commercial? As they continue to build their lives overseas, this is the flavor of Charles's reign. It's a very silent knife into the heart of things, as beautifully polite as the Queen saying, "Recollections may vary." The toxic duo has no future in the monarchy, ever. Charles uttered those words shortly after the Queen died. While Harry and Meghan's significance was lost on so many, if more understood the extreme discretion and subtlety with which King Charles III speaks, they would realize what a twisting of the knife those words are. In 2 sentences, he created William and Catherine, Prince and Princess of Wales, and relegated simple Harry and Meghan, with neither reference to their titles nor the children, to wishes for success overseas. I'm sure Harry understands the message all too well, though. Harry will always be his son, but I fully believe it has been made clear to Harry that the claw is persona non grata to the monarchy. And if something happened to Charles and William, George would be monarch with a regency with which probably be Catherine until he became of age. Something would have happened to the whole family before Harry would be in charge. George would be king, and I'm sure they would not choose Harry to be regent. One insider asserted, "Assuming you're also talking about the entire William family, I don't think Harry will be king, and neither would Andrew or Harry's son. We'll have another succession crisis where there will be much debating. Someone explained to me that even though there is a line of succession on paper, it's not an automatic appointment." The accession committee still has to agree on the next monarch, along with a few other governing bodies. Andrew and Harry will be disregarded like King James II, Charles II's brother. So I think it'll come down to a debate between Beatrice or Edward with a third-party curveball of Anne. Those 3 are respectable candidates. Beatrice is younger and an easy choice in terms of succession order, but she may turn it down, as she had not been a working royal for a while, and may be considered too green when it comes to matters of state, making Edo consort and Sienna the next in line. Edward is a very strong choice, as he has a higher rank and his entire family has been groomed in the life of service, making Sophie consort and Louise or James the next in line. Anne is a fantastic third choice, as she's the hardest working royal, is a pro in matters of state, and meeting with governors and dignitaries, and management of estates. But Peter Phillips is a private individual who's never been a working royal, so he'd be a questionable Prince of Wales. Up to this point, Harry and Meghan may be very angry with the coldness of King Charles and the British royal family. It was the king who made their perfect plan fall apart in the blink of an eye. If you don't know about the plan, listen carefully. Harry and Meghan want the royals to be the ones trying to reconcile. Their door needs to be open. All the king and the royal family need to do is apologize to both of them, and especially Meghan. Once that happens, the year of reconciliation can begin. Then Harry and Meghan will be prepared to graciously accept the sincere apologies on bended knee from Willie, Kate, and their barrier kids. Especially the little girl Meghan graciously allowed being in the great spectacle of 2018. That kid had no gratitude or appreciation for the honor of being part of the most groundbreaking event in royal history, when the people of South Africa danced in the streets. Kate should really kiss the feet of Harry and Meghan for that generous act. Camilla doesn't need to come along to the great reconciliation. She can send her apologies in writing, so Harry can put them in his second volume of Wah. But she can move to Notcott while Harry takes back his old room at Highgrove. If she doesn't show her face again, it will go far to prove she's sincerely reconciled. His father can go and visit her at Notcott if he wants to. Once the family has demonstrated their sincere repentance, Harry and Meghan will be ready to move into Windsor Castle. It's what Harry's grandma really wanted for him, but she only spoke about that with him because he's special. What about the kids? Well, proper reconciliation would include respecting their privacy and not being so nosy all the time. If people want to see the kids, Harry and Meghan will negotiate a fair price for Netflix to do a special. More reconciliation events are planned. Publishers, broadcasters, Twitter mavens, and YouTube commenters will all be able to sign contracts for exclusive coverage as long as all content is approved by Harry and Meghan. NDAs, of course, will be mandatory. Anyone who puts out unauthorized material about their royal highnesses will be severely fined. A second offense means goal time. The police and MI5 will enforce this in the UK. MI6 will take care of international defenders. Cost? Well, those who protest should be considering it 1. Their duty to participate in reconciliation, and 2. Think of the people who might be able to be paid. It's such an unselfish act on Harry and Meghan's part to stimulate the economy. See, they've made plenty of plans for the year of reconciliation. They're just waiting for their persecutors to apologize. It's very simple. It can be said that Harry and Meghan's dream of manipulating the monarchy has gone up in smoke because Charles has completely changed since the Queen's succession. Back when Charles was exploring what a slimmed-down monarchy meant, he was pruning out the Yorkies, the Wessexes, and Princess Anne's brood. The royal ducal cousins were winding down as well, since they too were older and retiring. His primary vision included William and Harry. Now, of course, Harry has escaped his confinement. Charles had to invite back many of the formerly cut royals to take on what Her Majesty the late Queen had saddled Harry with. He rewarded his ducal cousins and his working siblings. Andrew can't work anymore because he pissed himself, who stepped up to pitch in with high visibility at his coronation and balcony. How does he move forward from here? Harry's last royal invitation was to the coronation. Charles is going to do the dirty work of extracting Harry from the Royal Association, so William doesn't have to do it himself. It starts with stopping all invitations to the Sussex family. Harry and his children will always be welcome, but he certainly won't be invited. Once the invitations stop arriving, how will holidays be handled? Well, Harry has absented himself from all family gatherings by choice. If it's true Harry wants nothing to do with the royal family, then there's no need to invite someone who will only snub them anyway. Why be magnanimous if your gesture will only be interpreted as a weakness? Harry thinks the British royal family needs him. Oh, no, they don't. Plenty of Harry's relatives are happy to step into the void and pick up a little public adulation and glory for themselves. What do you think of Charles's determination and coldness toward Harry? Let us know your thoughts below in the comment section. We hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this newsletter. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.